Kick the truth to the young black youth. Proof, proof. Kick the truth to the young black youth. Proof, proof. Kick the truth to the young black youth. Proof, proof.
It's the Proof in the Pudding podcast show. How's everybody doing today? I go by the name of Sion 919. I'm very excited about today's show because we got a very talented young lady in the building. She's doing big things right now. She's a singer. She's a model, actress, published model. Let me add that. She's a photographer and more. She's definitely doing big things. Black excellence in the building. So without any further ado, let's welcome her to the stage. She goes by MysNeka. How you feeling today?
Hey guys, I'm feeling good.
You're excited. I'm excited about you being here. Definitely excited. You're doing big things right now. For the people that may not be familiar, let's let them know a little bit about you right quick.
Well, I was born and raised in Columbia, South Carolina. I'm in Charlotte now, 704.
704 Queen City.
Yeah. I'm in the Queen City. I've been here for like a year and a half. Just rocking it. Networking. Yeah.
Rocking out. So, okay, let's take it to the beginning then, because I understand that music has always been your first love, right?
It has been like for as long as I could pretty much remember. Like, I remember when I was in elementary school and the chorus teacher, she's probably the first person who actually told me that I could sing. Like, I had no idea, like, for real.
Right. Wow.
But middle school, that's when I really got into it, yeah.
In middle school, so all right, the chorus teacher, she hears you and say, you got a talent, you can sing. Right. What was you thinking at that age? Like, what did that mean to you at that age? Like, did you understand the fullness of what she was saying, or at that age, what was going through your mind?
Not at all. Like, I mean, I took it with a grain of salt.
Right.
I heard it, but it didn't go all the way in.
Right. Nah, I feel you on that, So around that age, and did you say elementary or middle school?
I was really quiet.
You was quiet at that age. So what type of music did you like around that time? Like, what music was you listening to outside of the chorus stuff?
In elementary school, I cannot. I cannot. Right. I have no idea. Middle school, Roy. You know, a lot of the dancing songs.
Right.
Soulja Boy. But then again, I listened to like a lot of alternative at the same time, like Secondhand Serenade, 3 Days Grace, like stuff like that.
Wow. Okay.
Like a lot of things.
Okay. So let me ask you, so what song was it or what moment was it that made you say, I want to do that?
Like professionally singing?
Right.
Singing, because I do a lot of stuff. Last year, I first started recording December of last year, and then I dropped. When Whole Lot of Red came out,
Right.
I listened to it. I was like, it's all right. Then I listened to it like 5 more times, like all the way through, and I was like, yeah. I got hyped, and I was like, man, I need to stop playing
It
because I already
sounded
know I got it.
right.
You know,
Okay,
I
so
already
that's
know I
dope
got it.
right there. So you heard that and you said, "Yo,
I
I
said,
can do
I
that."
play Cardi.
Yeah, that's dope right there. And I understand that you started writing. You've been writing for a while.
Yes. I started writing songs when I was in the 6th grade, I believe.
Right.
I lost a lot of my work. Like I sent them to emails a long time ago, and I have no idea what the passwords are and everything.
Wow.
But
So, do you
I don't
remember
know.
that process? What that was like? Like first starting the song, right? Was it like I know sometimes people write down lyrics from songs and start creating their own. What was your process like? Did you start with poetry, then transform into songwriting, or it just came natural songwriting?
Really, I hadn't really written poetry before. I don't think I've
Okay.
gotten poetry to me before,
Right.
but when it came to songwriting, I used to like Hannah Montana too. Not gonna lie, Miley
Right.
Cyrus. So
Wow.
I saw like how she did a lot of the behind the scenes kind of thing, and how she had a friend. Me and my best friend, we both used to like to sing, so she used to like to rap the most. Um, but I was like, yeah, we should just write some stuff, and it just came naturally. Really, really. I
Okay,
listen to
natural.
people's beats, um, you know, just sing off of whatever's on YouTube.
Wow. Okay. So what type of sounds catch your eye? I mean, catch your ears. Like what type of sound or what is it about the beat that connects with you that makes you say, you know what, I want to write to this?
It's got to be something different. I can't sound like everybody else.
Right.
Yeah, I like emo rap, like mixing kind of sad tunes with kind of upbeat kind of things, just
Wow.
different things in the background that aren't normally there in everybody's songs, you know?
Wow. There's nothing wrong with being different and being creative and having a unique sound. So how long did it take you to perfect your sound? Because a lot of times it's like finding our way. That's a process. So it's like, like you said, I don't want to sound like nobody out there, even down to my beats. So it's like, how long did it take you to perfect your sound or even to find your identity with your sound?
Really? I feel like I'm still perfecting it, really.
Right.
Like I'm not all the way to where I need to be, but if I keep working, I'm really gonna get there, you
Definitely
know?
on your definitely on your way
And I
right
try
there.
not to do like the same thing all the time.
Right.
Switch it up, see what I can do.
Okay. All right. So what was
You
that
don't
experience
know
like?
until you try.
You said say it again?
I say you don't know what you can really do until you try it.
Yeah, and that's a fact. That's real right there. That's definitely real right there. So let's talk about some of them early performances being in the choir. Did you do a lot of leads? I know you said you was quiet back then.
Yeah, I was really quiet. Really, when I got into like chorus and dance, I did both of those at the same time throughout middle, like the whole middle school process.
Right.
And that's when I started to break out my shell even more. And then my chorus teacher, Miss Akins, she started to pull me to the side, and like we auditioning for Star Spangled Banner,
Right.
buried in the water, type of stuff. And I was like, okay. And then really in reality, you have to audition in front of the whole class, in front of the piano, and
Right.
everybody just listening. Yeah, it really opens you up.
And
Yeah.
that's real right there. And then you said you grew up in the South, right? So I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
dirty
I'm pretty
South.
sure some experiences right there, you know what I mean, that you definitely went through in life. And you're from Colombia, so let's talk about what was the sound like out there? What was the experience like? Take me back to as far back as you can remember. And when it comes to music, like what was the sound? What was the theme? What was people feeling at that moment?
But when I was way younger, all my dad really listened to was, well, when it came to R&B, it was more stuff like R. Kelly,
Right.
and Tupac, stuff
Tupac.
like that.
Right.
So that's what I really grew up off of.
Right, real music right there. That's my generation right there. That's my era. So yeah,
Rick
you see that
Ross,
Rick Ross.
everybody.
Whoa. Yeah, so and I feel you on that. So all right. So growing up, you had hip hop and R&B together. Right.
Yep.
But then you said you like alternative.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I don't know where that came from.
Wow, but I mean, at the same time, there's nothing wrong with that because, like, even with your hair and stuff like that, you have a different look. It's like, you know what I mean. I don't want to put you in the rocker lane, but I wouldn't. I don't think you'd be offended if I say you like a vampire rockish. I don't know, like what type of
I'm getting
look?
there. I'm getting there. I'm crawling up there.
Wow.
You gotta wait and see.
I gotta wait. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see it evolve.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna evolve.
Yeah. That's dope right there. And I definitely like that right there because it's like, yo, the thing is you got personality, you bring style to the game, you got skills and all. So it's like, yo, having these different talents, you putting it all together. But when you say I used to be quiet, you know what I mean? I wasn't outgoing. To see you now with the bright hair, with the, you know, you're doing your thing in the videos and stuff like that. What was that process like? Because it's like day and night.
It is. It is like day and night. I'm not gonna lie. Well, my best friend, she got me through a lot of the boring parts and the, being shy because like she's a Taurus, so she go head first into everything. So yeah.
So she was like an influence on you.
Yeah, she helped a lot with that. Along with music.
And music. Okay, so let me ask, what's your sign?
Sagittarius.
Oh yes, that's Sagittarius. Like, okay. So you got that business on the entrepreneur spirit.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And on the last day, December.
Your last day?
Yeah.
Wow.
On the last day.
Yeah, I got a couple good friends in Sagittarius, so yeah, y'all definitely good people.
Best.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say the best now. I got to run with my sign. I'm not gonna say y'all the best, but y'all good people.
Who are you?
I'm a Libra. You know, we run the world. We run the world. You come on now. You should have already knew that. We make it happen.
I love y'all. That shit.
we make it happen. The Libras make it happen. Yeah, we good people.
Yeah, y'all.
All right, yo. So that's dope. So let's talk about the music, right? Because like I want to get into your creative mind. I want to get into your head. How has your sound evolved over the years?
Over my process.
Right, from when you first was just writing songs to now, like how is your writing styles changed? What have you learned? What things that you do different now?
Well, back then when I first started writing songs, they are kind of more so pop more than anything. I hadn't really rapped like back then because it's not what I was mainly into. I was mainly into like pop and stuff like that.
Right.
So yeah, it started with pop, and then I started listening to 93.5. It changed. It's not the same like kind of radio station it is now, but it was like more alternative. So I found that, and then I was like, oh my gosh, guitars, drums.
Wow. So do it again. You just did the air guitar. Did you just do the air? Oh wow. So all right. Okay. You're definitely good partying fun right there. Anybody that can do that, you have a good time, yo. You living life to the fullest right there. So let me ask you, all right, growing up in the South, right? Okay, was that normal? Or did people look at you like, yo, it was kind of strange that you like the alternative sound, that you was into the, the bands and the drums and guitars and stuff like that? Or was that the norm in Columbia? For the people that don't know about South Carolina, is that normal, or were you like going against the grain?
I am the black sheep, to be honest. Like middle school, high school, it really wasn't too many people like me, especially African American. And then, I used to chop my hair. I used to have spikes, bangs, like different, like this is more toned down.
Really?
You'd be like streaks of color, coon tails.
Right.
So I was definitely not normal.
Wow. So at what age did you come out your shell? Like what age did you break out where it's like, this is who I am. Like wearing, like you said, doing the spikes and stuff like that. That's daring. So it's like, I know you was more reserved. So like, when was your coming out? Like, yo, I'm busting out my shell. This is who I am.
That would probably have been ninth grade.
Ninth grade.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when I started making my own money. I started buying my own clothes. Then I started getting chains, wallets with the chains.
Wow.
I would get in trouble at school for my clothes all the time.
So like, what type of stuff were you wearing? Like demonic type stuff, or like what type of stuff? Was it just revealing, or what was going on?
It was short stuff mostly. I used to wear tutus to school.
Tutus?
Yeah,
tutus. You was all the way out there.
Fluffy.
Right.
Tutus. I wore fishnets. I got in trouble for those too. One time.
Not fishnet, red pantyhose.
They weren't even that bad, but I don't know. Right. And then I wore a corset top another day, and I got in trouble for that.
Wow. So you definitely had style.
Stuff wasn't long enough, I guess, and I don't know.
Wow. Okay. I don't want to jump in.
And I'm like, oh, okay, I see what.
Wow. Right. I mean, you knew what you liked at that point, so you had an eye for style. We're going to get into that with the fashion, because you're definitely doing that as well.
Been sexualized. Maybe that's what it is.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Because if you think of it, it's just style, not just, oh my gosh, somebody's just trying to, you know.
Right. And that's the thing.
To me, like in my brain, it was just normal to me. It's just clothes, you know.
No, I feel you on that. And that's the same thing, kind of like, yo, if you're not into that, it's like, okay, just because she's revealing, if you're looking at her not in that way, in a sexual way, she's just dressed. But if the person is a pervert, now they're looking like, oh, so it's the perceiver, the person. When you getting dressed, you're not putting it on for attention. You're not looking like I'm trying to find somebody. This is what I would like to wear. And school didn't understand. So you heard that,
Charlotte? So when I'm in the grocery store.
So wait, whoa. Now you turning it out in the grocery stores?
I just went. I don't know.
Hold on, yo. So wait. What you wearing to the grocery store?
I mean, I just be wearing what I be wearing. Like, I don't know, dresses.
You be wearing dresses. Okay. So what about you at Walmart, 2 a.m? What you wearing? Walmart.
Shorts, chains, combat boots, a crop top. It might be a normal shirt, but it might be a crop top.
It might be a crop top, or it could be a normal shirt. Do you like motorcycles?
You know what? I've never been on a motorcycle. I've been on a dirt bike.
Been on a dirt bike, but not a motorcycle.
But I will be on the motorcycle soon, because I'm gonna put one in my video.
You're gonna put a motorcycle. You look like one of those leather wearing, like, yo, I ain't playing. Like, yo,
it's about to be lit.
Wow. Okay. So there's nothing wrong. Yo, that's dope. You know, it's free expression. Is like, the thing is it's a style that people resonate with. You know what I mean? It's almost like, yo, a representation of the rebel. Like, you're not gonna put me in your box, but it's also a symbolism of my freedom. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't have that voice to be able to express themselves with their music or their fashion. It's making a statement saying, yo, boom. At one time, I was more reserved. I found myself. I like who I am. I love who I'm becoming. And this is take it or leave it. Yeah. And that's dope right there. So, yo, let's talk about the name real quick, and then we're going to get into the music. Let's talk about the name, yo, because you got a different name, both of them. Let's talk about how did you come up with your name? Let's start with the MysNeka, then My the Dreamer.
Well, MysNeka, I actually got that from a 6th grade boo-boo, and it just stuck forever. We were like best friends.
Wow. And it was MysNeka.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So where did My the Dreamer come from?
That's just because I have like so many areas and so many passions that I just love. So I just call myself a dreamer. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put this on Instagram, you know? And I just didn't want to change it after I put it up there.
Is it stuck with it? And that's the thing.
As long as it is, I just want you to type every last letter.
Wow. And they'll do it. That's the thing. If they want to get to it, they'll do it. You know what I mean? And it's like, you definitely branding yourself and you're doing it the right way. You definitely have star quality already, right? So let's talk about what's your creative process when you're coming up with your music.
You really want to know?
I really want to know. Take us all down through there.
Okay. Well, I start off with making sure that everyone's asleep.
Wow.
I have kids, but yeah. I just wait till everybody goes to sleep. I wind down, make sure I get like enough to eat and drink.
Right.
I start warming up. You know what? Sometimes I don't even just plan it. Usually it just happens.
Exactly.
Like I'll just have like a rhythm in my head. I'm like, I'll say something. I'm like, well, okay,
Right.
yeah. Or like I'll hear a beat and I'm like, I should cover this, you know. And then it just started coming. I'll just go get a pen and paper. Like I'll stop whatever I'm doing. I just go get it. And I'm like, all right, let me put this together. And usually I just come back to it, mix some stuff together, and it just works. I don't know.
All right. So sometimes you write to a beat. Sometimes you already have an idea and put it to a beat.
Yeah.
Okay. That's dope right there. So you've been doing that for a while, right? So now when you first start, what was your first studio experience like? Like, what was that like? What made you say, you know what, I'm going to record in the studio. I'm about to put something down. What was that like?
You know what? Like when I first started wanting to write and thinking like, oh, like I really want to start singing again. I was working at a warehouse.
Wow.
Working at a warehouse, and an associate that used to sit at my table, she her name's Cass.
Okay.
So yeah, she let me listen to a song that she did, and I was like, oh my gosh, like you got a beautiful voice. And I was like who helped you do this?
Right.
Like I gotta meet him. So she gave me his contact information. Uncle Sam Beats.
Sam Beats. Uncle Sam Beats?
Yes, Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam Beats.
So yeah, she gave me his contact information, and I looked him up, and that was just it. We set something up. Okay. He wasn't playing no games. I wasn't playing no games. I was like, let's do it now.
Wow. So everybody was serious about it. What was that experience like? Were you ready? Were you nervous when you got there? What was that experience like, your first one?
Oh gosh, nervous wasn't the word.
Right.
I probably sounded like a little bug at first.
Wow. Because it's your first time. It's singing different. It's different than singing. Right.
But like as we kept going, like I was like, okay. Like after you hear yourself singing it like live in your own ear and then recording, it's a different experience.
Right.
It's like you don't get to notice what it really sounds like until you play it back. So when I heard it playing back with the song that I chose, like I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. You know, like, oh, I'm getting there. It's about to be lit.
Yeah. So what was that like? Because like I remember the first time hearing myself. It's like a lot of people they share this story, man. I just want to know if this is yours, is similar or different. A lot of times that first time when they hear themselves, it's like it tickles you almost every time. Like, play it again. Let me hear it again. Let me hear it again. It's like, yo, they look like, all right, yo, we still got to finish the song. So it's like, yo, did you go through that at first, hearing yourself on the playback, or not right away?
Really? I'm gonna be completely honest. Well, the first one that I did record is Blink. I may have started over like a couple of times, right, but then I went right through it. And that was just it.
Wow. So that was your first record, Blink?
Yes.
Wow. And that's the one you had a video for?
Added the other stuff, but right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, so we got it before we even dropped that one, because I got Blink. I got Blink. But I want to know what inspired the record, because like that's a different type of record. When I'm listening to that one, it's like, wait a minute.
Okay.
Not in a bad way. It's different. It's bold, confident.
It definitely is.
And it's making a statement. So I want to know, like, yo, when you like, what was your thoughts to make you pen that out? Like, yo, I'm gonna go this way. And then it's like, you're talking that trash. If they're listening in, you're definitely talking that trash. But I know a lot of people can relate if they're in your situation in that point. Like, yo, you're responding exactly the way you're supposed to. But what triggered the record? What inspired?
A lot of emotions, definitely.
Right.
I was going through a lot of things at the time, really, like a lot of heart-wrenching things.
Right.
And along with that, I was like, I really want to do this music thing, but like, who's gonna listen to it? Who am I gonna market it to? Like, that was like a big worry then. But as I started doing it, I gradually just got better at doing what I was doing, really, like perfecting my craft and stuff like that.
Wow. Okay. So,
but yeah, I was talking that trash a little bit. Look,
wow.
Little people was in there.
Yeah, I mean, you responded right. So it's like, yo, some people they may have, and again, we're not trying to get your personal business. Some people may trigger a certain emotion. They may think about a certain moment, like, yo, I got to be angry on this track, or I got to be happy. It depends, but it's like, yo, like you said, when you listen to that song, it definitely touches emotions, and it definitely puts people in the mood. So it's like, as you listen to the lyrics and you reflect on, like, yo, I remember, it takes you back, like that nostalgic, like, yo, that's exactly how it be going down. So it's like, it's dope. So you put the record out, right? Did you put it out first? Because I know you got the video. But what was the response when you first recorded it and you let your people hear it? Because I'm pretty sure they never heard you record in the studio. That was your first one. So what was your response from your family and your friends and stuff like that when they heard your first track?
Well, most of them were not shocked.
Right.
They've heard me, and they know I like doing creative things. But when it came to like actually hearing what I sound like, it was wonderful. I loved it. Like, I loved the feedback that they gave me. They thought it was really different.
Right.
Pretty much.
So that's dope. So what inspired the video? Because the video is different. We're gonna get on your fashion. We're gonna talk about your fashion because you're the problem with them clothes. I'm gonna tell you that now. You're definitely a problem with them clothes. But what inspired the video and the look, and how did that all come together?
I love fashion. Like my dad and I, like, we used to watch wrestling and stuff like that. So
right.
I was always in love with the clothes. Wow. Yeah, and the ladies. Yeah, it was so awesome. Wow. Okay. So I was shopping. I knew exactly what I wanted. Like, I don't know why. I've always liked boots, Right. I saw the platforms. I just could not resist. And they had glitter. Wow. And then I had to make people not want to turn their heads. So,
Right. You had to throw it on them. Had to throw that stuff on.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So
you said, give y'all something to look at.
All right. You definitely did that. Big salute to everything that came together. Who was the videographer that shot it? Good job. Whoever shot the video did good. Zach Beats? I didn't hear the last part. Zach? I didn't get the end.
Zach Hooks.
Zach Hooks. Okay. Is he in North Carolina or South Carolina?
South Carolina.
All right.
Yeah. We went to school together.
Okay. All right. So, y'all say we're going to shoot the video. Did y'all come up with the concept together, or did you already have it in mind? Or did you leave it in his hands? Like, when the actual visual, what was that like?
Well, what you saw was literally in my brain. Really. I'm very hands-on with everything that I do. Like, I definitely want it to be professional. Right. Yeah, I want it to stand out.
You definitely did that. You definitely did that. So, let's jump to it right quick. Then when we come back, we're going to talk about what was that process like making the video, because I want them to see it. And I want to talk about some of the outfits, the stuff you're wearing. And then, like you said, you love fashion, but I see that model come in where it's like, you know how to work with the camera. You know what you're doing. You ain't playing with them. You're giving it to them. And it's like, a lot of people, they don't do that on their first record. So it's like how that experience and both go hand in hand. it's kind of like you're using your tools to give that effect. Whereas, like you said, like I want a professional look. I don't want to look nervous. I don't want to look like I don't know what I'm doing. You know, some people, they may have the outfit on, but they don't have the confidence to pull it off. So they look uncomfortable. Like, yo, they got a fly outfit, but it's like they don't know they look good in the outfit. You didn't do that. It's like, yeah, you showed up. Like,
he was really good at that. Like, he was good at like, hey, look, it's okay.
Right.
Like, even we can edit out whatever. So like, even if you don't know what you're doing, just make it look right. Like, you got to bring that confidence out. Yeah, that was him.
Okay. Yeah,
he was definitely that. Because I didn't have a lot of awkward points, like very awkward. But
so
when my music was playing in the background, I was like, all right, that's what I want.
Ready now. Okay. So let's jump to it right quick, and then we're going to talk about it because, like, yo, it's the same thing. Your first video. So it's like looking at it for the first time. Now you've seen it, you was there. So it's like certain things, it's like nostalgic moments and stuff like that. We're going to talk about the record, and we're going to talk about the upcoming songs that's out right now, because we also got some other records out now. This is the record one. So we want to keep the people with us. We got this record, then we got 2 out right now that they definitely need to be streaming. And if they haven't heard your music after this one, they're definitely going to become fans.
Please, by all means.
And we're gonna run it up. So okay, I'm gonna let you introduce it. And I got 2 in here. I'm pretty sure I know which one is the right one. If I play the wrong one, we're gonna act like it's the right one.
Okay.
Right? We ain't gonna do it like that. We ain't gonna let them know, but hopefully it's the right one.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna let you introduce it.
All right, what's up, guys? You're gonna listen to it here and now. This is MysNeka Blink, my first video. Enjoy.
All right.
Hello? Yeah. You saw him where? Okay. I want him, so I'm gonna go get him. That's just it.
I'm not rich and not sane. You don't even know my name. Been in a meeting yesterday when my words got played. It came out lame. She's so plain. She's late night. A matinee. Louis V all over me. I'm from the streets. That's where we meet. Cute as a button, flirting in my favorite Jeep. You are a puppet, raggedy and cheap. You are the same thing. You're too much for me. I'm trapped in a box and I don't know how that's unrest for me. I'm kinda cute and kinda crazy, but you still call me baby. And you aren't sweet, and she is weak. Better yet, save me. I don't know, do you expect I'm screamo and you're dead? Or are you? I can't tell. Blink, blink, blink. Cute as a button, flirting in my favorite Jeep. You are a puppet, raggedy and cheap. You are the same thing. You're too much for me. I'm trapped in a box and I don't know how that's unrest for me.
bad, yeah. I seen you calling. I told you I was going to the studio. Why you always tripping, man? I told you what I was doing. You know I'm working. I gotta work.
Oh, it's his car right there.
That's what's up.
Why are you not answering your phone though? Like, is your phone on silent?
I mean, I was just in the studio.
What you been doing? The studio?
Yeah, I was in the studio making some music.
All right, bet. Get in. Let's go. Let's make some music. Thank you.
That's fire right there, yo. There's one thing I gotta ask you, right? One thing I gotta ask you because it catches me every time, right? Your pull-up game was strong.
Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
I know you said I know I didn't call this Negro. He didn't answer the phone.
No.
He didn't
Almost,
do it like that.
but no.
He didn't do it like that. So, all right, let's talk about the concept of the video, yo, because it's like, yo, you definitely is a powerful record, right? It gives you a different vibe. You took us on a ride, even with the visual. It's different, but it's like one of those is a vibe. It's one of those joints that feel good music, but it's like once you start listening to the words, it's like, yo, hold on, there's a story going on.
Yeah.
Cute as a button, right? But it's like, yo, all right, that's the outside. That's okay. What I take from that, maybe I'm tripping. Cute as a button, right? You see the look. I look all innocent.
Reggie.
All right. That's what we do. You letting them know this is real. So, all right. Yo, let me ask you, how much of you is that in the video? Like, yo, is that real? Your pull-up game strong like that? Like you call and he don't answer? Where were you at?
No, I mean, in reality, I love peace. And if I got to do that, I mean, I can just find another you.
Wow.
Or at least try to.
Oh, wow. So you don't chase him, you replace him.
I don't do that no more.
Wow. So you like Jay-Z. I don't chase him, I replace him.
Yeah.
Yo,
that chasing dead.
That chasing, oh, man. Only thing you're chasing now is your dream, and I ain't mad at you.
Yes.
I'm not mad at you right there. Let's talk about that outfit because you had the black on, then you had the platform boots, right? Or the heel. I don't know. I'm a man, so we just see shoes. I was about to say the black shoes, but I hope it was the platform. It's a platform, right?
Yeah, it's platform, but they feel more like wedges, but like raised, you know?
Wow. Okay. So I got to ask, you look kind of tall in the video, or the wedges gave you the raise, but how tall are you?
I'm 5'3". I'm a shorty.
Oh, wow. Yo, all right. Salute to the cameraman. Because he got you in there looking like you on a runway somewhere. Like you 7 foot tall. Like, yo, the way he shot it. It works in the scene where you in the white background. He did that. Because it's like, it gives you that, like, yo, like, damn, she tall as hell. That's why I asked. 5'3".
Really?
Okay, dope.
I didn't even think that people would even think about that. That's crazy.
He did it right. The way he shot it on the angle, it gives you that height. So it looks like a model because you are a model, but I mean with the background in the video, with somebody that may not know, it gives them that like, oh wow, she's tall. Like, you know, damn, she's almost Megan Thee Stallion tall. It's like, damn, like she's long legs. All right, dope. So 5'3", right? So okay, you got the black outfit on. Let's talk about the hair because you went with blue. You went with the blue hair. You switched it up in a couple scenes. So it's like, yo, let's talk about that. What look were you trying to convey? Because like, yo, I'm looking at your Instagram and stuff like that. When you get to the model side, you don't have no fear. With the model, it's like, yo, you just jump in like, yo, I'm confident. I'm going to do it. I'm here. It comes across in the videos because I've got the backstory. I know that you model. But somebody just looking at the video, they would be like, damn, like her stylist is crazy. So, like, let's talk about that. You put the outfit together yourself. You didn't use a stylist, or did you have some?
No, I am my own stylist. I do my own hair. I pick up my own clothes.
So,
I definitely am my own person. And I love to shop, so I might as well do it by myself. I'm like, it's my pleasure. Anything gothic type, spike, ripped, I love it.
So let me ask you, I know you with the vampire movement, right? But do you like snakes and spiders and stuff like that?
I do not like creepy crawlies.
No creepy car. I was about to say, now you're a little too dangerous. We can't hang out if you like snakes and stuff like that. But, all right, you
I
cool.
mean, I like to look at them behind a cage.
Behind a cage. Okay.
I love going to the zoo. Right. Somebody take me on a date.
So the zoo is cool? All right, hold on. Just so we'll know, this is a platform. Fellas, listen up. Listen up. She's dropping jewels. A good date. Acceptable good date. Because, a couple shows ago, we was talking about this up here. We was talking about a lot of guys think, a date is Netflix and chill. And it's like, nah, we're Netflix and chill. We got to do something, activities.
Oh, I cannot stay still. We got to do something.
We got to do something. And it ain't at each other's house either. We're going to have some fun. So the zoo is an acceptable date. That's cool. So if somebody, let's go to the zoo.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Wow. Okay. So let me ask you, what's your favorite part of the zoo?
The lions.
You like the lions. See, mine is the monkeys and the gorillas. But I respect the lions too. I
like the giraffes too. The giraffes are really dope. The flamingos.
Yeah, the giraffes are dope too. They pretty, the way they look is they dope. Right. I definitely like the giraffes as well. So that's dope, So the zoo. All right. I'm confused a little bit. Because we're dark side. You from the dark side. You got it. You like the zoo? I thought you would like to go to somewhere like a bar that's dark. Let's go get a piercing.
I like that too. I'm soft and I'm hard.
I'm soft and hard at the same time. That's dope. You know what I mean? And that's the uniqueness of people and expressions and stuff like that. So it's like, that's a misconception. Right. So people may have a misconception. They may see the gothic side and think, okay, she's more hardcore. But like you said, I still got a mushy side. I'm still a woman. I still enjoy. All right. So let's talk about that. Tattoos and piercings. It's like, that's part of that lifestyle. When we talk about the vamp life and stuff like that. Are you down with it, or are you not with the piercings and the tattoos?
Yeah, I love piercings. Well, I have this one right now. Last year I had 2 on the sides of my nose and this one. I got it pierced twice and it still came out again. So I was like, whatever. When I was a teen, I had my eyebrow right here.
Right.
Yeah. And I had snake bites in high school.
Snake bites? In high school?
Yeah.
Wow. So
when I wanted to get more into modeling, I was like, all right, I got to take some of the stuff out.
Right. Right. Because a lot of them, they don't like the tattoos and the piercings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
when I really wanted to first start modeling, it was like nothing like this. You just like black hair, regular makeup, but it's more open now.
It's more open now. Okay. All right. That's dope right there. So let me ask you, when did you get bit? What point did you go from, the normal self to, the vamp life, to the dark side? What happened, and how did that take me through that process? Because they say once a good girl is gone bad, it's just gone forever. But it's like, you're still a good girl. You're a good girl. I can look at you and tell you're a good girl. But you like to have your fun. You're more on the adventurous side. But when we say, the vamp life, that means, you at the what do they call those parties? What are those parties? Raves. And do it, pump it. You like that stuff?
Yeah. I love that. That's the best. I love it. Yo. Mindless dancing. I love it.
Mindless dancing, that's dope right there. So, we're gonna get to your performance and your shows and stuff down the road, because I can only imagine down the road once you on tour and once your name is out there, the songs are going, what people can expect on the show with you, because wow. Okay, so let's talk about, all right, after that, you did the Blink, right? Blink drops.
Yes.
Solid joint, right? Get a good response from it. What happened next, and what was that process like, going from, I'm just doing this as a hobby to now I'm about to take this serious? What was that transition like for you?
Well, it was kind of like doing something bad that feels good. Like, you go to the studio, you record, and then you get to download the files, and then you hear it for yourself, like apart from what you previously did.
Right.
It's like I have to do some more. Like I have to grow, make it better. Like, of course, like I want this. Like it's got to end up this way, of course. Yeah, but mostly I just wanted to express myself because like I've been quiet long enough.
See, I get that. I get that. I could get that. Because like if you didn't say, I'm still, I've still got good in me. You put that out there. So that shows me a good heart person. Because like, sometimes when people in the dark side, they cold-hearted. You know what I mean? But it's like with you, it's more like adventure. I see strength. I see you expressing myself where it's like I didn't always have a voice. Where it's like, like you said, when you first started modeling, they kept you more tamed down. Like you can't do this, you can't do that. But even like in high school with the piercings and stuff like that, that's not in a rebel in a bad way. It's kind of like I'm expressing myself. I'm different.
Yes.
So let's clarify. Let's clarify which one you are, because like I don't see you as the the wild side or the bad girl lost. I still see you as a strong woman. I still see you. So it's like a different. If that makes sense, there's a difference.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm definitely a grown up now,
Right.
and have to make wise choices. I wouldn't say that I'm all the way light, but I'm definitely not dark as hell.
Right.
I'm definitely a good mix, and I would say, I don't like to get too, angry and all stuff like that. I get emotional definitely all the time, so that would be the most dark I get, like
Right.
more dark, so inward, not outward towards other people.
Right.
If that makes sense.
That's
So just
cool.
dealing with my own emotions, that's what makes it dark, because my emotions are dark.
So you've been through something.
Try to be the best me,
Right. So when you have dark emotions, that means you've been through some things. You overcame some stuff tried to stop you. You overcame through it. So you're a survivor. You're strong. Stuff like that. We don't want to get in your personal business. We don't want to get into the dark stuff, right? But it's real because people go through dark stuff. People go through suffering, silence, and stuff like that. So what advice would you give to somebody that may be in a dark place? What advice would you give?
I would definitely say don't shut people out. Definitely. Always have at least that one person you can talk to, I would say. Also, it's okay to ask for help, because I'm definitely a stubborn person, and I will pound it. I'll be persistent until I can do it myself. And you know what? Sometimes I just gotta throw my hands up and be like, please help me.
Right.
So definitely don't be afraid to ask for help. And also don't be afraid to be yourself, your true self. You shouldn't have to hide it. That's it.
Yeah. That's real right there. That's dope advice right there. So let me ask you, what verse or what song was the hardest or most challenging song that you had to write to this point up until now? Which one was the hardest or most emotional or whatever? Sometimes it's like, it really was painful writing this. I went through a real storm. This, means a lot because I was going through this when I wrote it. What's a emotion that's connected to a song that helps you get through that moment? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Now you just something out there.
That's the one.
Wow. So, wow. So they're dead to you. So
where I bottled it all up and just threw it on the paper and was like, here you go.
And that's wow. So how empowering was it recording that song?
It was amazing. It's like, an outer body experience, because it's like I can finally get this off my chest without, hurting other people and stuff like that. But it definitely has to get off my chest because, sometimes you don't have people, you don't think that you have people to talk to, even though you may, but you don't think that. So it's like, well, I don't even want to tell people my business, so I'm just write it,
That makes sense. But at the same time, your fans, you're sharing it with your fans, right? So it's like they hear the music, They don't know the whole story, but they feel your pain. They understand where you're coming from. And it's like you trust them. These are the people that support you. They're the ones that's, believing in you. So it's like you're being authentic. You're showing them your vulnerable side. Like, this is me. Stuff that other people went through. Whether, you maybe I got played, maybe I played somebody. It happens both ways. So it's relatable stuff that resonates with the people. And it's like, I'm not going to say I'm a little older now, so I do a lot more forgiving nowadays. But I have been in phases in my life where it's like, I tell somebody, I tell them about this stuff. And I, you know what? You're dead to me. Yeah. That was one of my sayings. I was at funerals daily. People die, it's like, you're done, you're cut off. But it's like, now I'm older. I realize, and it's not a knock on you. I just realize life is short. So it's like, I don't wish the bad on anybody nowadays. It's like, yo, you know what? Just go that way and be blessed. I still want you to have your best life and all this. But over there, you get what I mean? Don't disturb my peace. Yeah. I want you to have your peace over there. But it's like, now I've learned, it's like, your life is too short. You can, you can say stuff out of emotions. I'm angry. I'm venting. Mm-hmm. And that may be the last conversation. And now you're regretting it. Like, yo, damn, I didn't really mean that. Or I could have said that a different way. It's not that deep. I'm mad at the moment, but I don't wish that on you. You get what I mean? But it's like, that's with growth. That's with growth. I had to grow to that. It's been some times where people have been dead to me as well. I done bust the window out of the car too, because you playing with me. You know what I mean? I'm joking. I didn't bust no windows. Men should be busting the windows. I thought you was gonna check me, but you was gonna let it ride. Men can't bust windows.
No, nah, I don't correct men.
You know what I'm the type to do?
What?
I'm petty, so I take like all the coverings off the electric sockets and stuff like that.
You know what? I'd be like, okay, no hugs. I get the best hugs. So if I cut you off from hugs, you're gonna be hurting.
That's gonna be all right. So all right, you give the best hugs?
I do.
Let's get a virtual one.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Ah man. That's dope, yo. You do give the best ones. That's dope right there. Salute to you on the hugs right there. Big shout out to that. Yo, we having a good time, right? Dead to me because it's heavy. It's a heavy record. It's a heavy record. It's an emotional record. You're saying a lot in that song. That's out on all platforms right now, right? You put the song out, the stuff you've been holding in. You release it. You put it out. What was the response? How did people respond to the record?
I think that most people respond the same. And I really would love for people to give me different feedback, Right. I don't feel, I want to be challenged a little bit,
Right. So you think people
I get good feedback, but it's like, is it honest feedback? Who knows?
So let me ask, what type of people are giving you the feedback? Are this family and friends? Or it's like over the internet people? What type of feedback?
Mostly like my following on Instagram and like Facebook. I'll get a couple people like randomly message me, or if I, message them my song, you're like, oh my gosh, like you killed us. And I'm like, okay. Right. So I definitely like the criticism of strangers. But my family, they give me like, you did good, but it's not like in detail per se, Right.
So you want that constructive criticism. That's what we call tear it down. It's like me and my friends, that's what we do. We got a thing, because we all do music, whether produce or artists, we all do some kind of music. So if one of my friends send me a beat, he says, yo, because pretty much he already knows what I like, and I know what he like because we've been doing it for a while. But the thing that we do, the same thing you're saying, it's like, well, we said, don't tell me what you like about it. Don't tell me what you like. What don't you like? So now when a person comes from that, it may be something as simple as I would change that, but it opens them up now to, so now it's like, I'm open to receive your feedback.
Yeah, definitely.
Because sometimes
that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
People can say they can get feedback and you ain't asked for it. Now you flipping. Now you flipping on.
No, you can't flip.
Yo, have you ever got any? Have you any got hate comments and the trolls in the comments?
I actually submitted to like it was some type of website, I cannot remember. But they definitely give you constructive feedback. I got a lot of trashes, but I got a lot of like work on it.
Right.
But I got a couple compliments. But I definitely like hearing different people tell me how they feel about something, so I'll know what to change in the next one, you know?
Right. I definitely feel you on that, and it makes you better, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing about being mature as an artist and wanting to be better is like you're open to the feedback. I know you can't give them feedback. It's like, you know, I would say that what? This is it. I'm a star. You know how many songs I wrote? And they may have a total of 300 views on everything. But they're star. 300 views on their whole catalog to total. So that means you got 100 songs, that's 30 views on each song.
Yeah.
And they're already saying, I wrote it like this. You don't mess with it. You don't mess with it. All right, go ahead.
I mean, if people want to be that way, they don't really leave themselves rooms to grow.
Right. They don't get the room to grow because now people just say, yo, that's dope, go ahead. And then they laughing at you.
Right.
I told to tell them.
Exactly.
So, yo, that's dope right there, yo. So, Dead to Me is out. You're getting a good feedback from it. You've been through some things. So now it's like, okay, what came next? Because you got 2 singles out now, right?
Wet. Yes.
Wet. Okay.
Wet is what I did after Dead to Me.
All right, let's talk about Wet.
You know what? It's kind of funny. The thought came, I don't know, I was on Facebook. I don't know what I was doing, but I was like, you know what? I might make a song. I'm sorry. I said, I might make a song. I'm gonna call it Wet. What you think it's about? And then I let people in the comments just say random stuff, like what they think it could possibly be about. And I just put laughing faces on everything.
Right.
But like when it really came down to like when I was about to make it, I really didn't even have a beat. I just was thinking of a beat in my head, like bass, like heavy bass. Yeah, like repeating the words. And then it just like after a while, I came up with kind of like a beat in my head.
Right.
And it was like that.
Wow. So who made the beat for you for that song?
That was a YouTube one.
Okay, so you got that on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like it was already in the vein of what you kind of heard in your head, or you had to change it, the format to the beat.
I had to change it, the format to the beat a little bit, but it was like what I did. I clapped a little bit to my engineer, like as I was saying it, and then like beating, and then he was like, all right, this sound about right? I was like, nah, not quite. Came back, this one did? Yeah, that's it. Wow. Like it sounded exactly how I imagined it.
To work out. So he tweaked it
Yeah,
for you.
shout out to Charles.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, that's dope right there. And that's the thing about having an engineer to bring the thought to life.
Yes.
All right. So for the people that's watching, right? Same question applies. The name of the song is what? You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, okay. You know, that's our code word. All right, now, all right.
I was listening. That's what I mean.
All right. That is dope. We live in effect. That's what we do here. Yeah. So they listen and they hear the title and it says what? So their mind is racing a million miles a minute. What could she be talking about? Let's break down what the song is. You don't have to give them everything. Just give them a little taste. Just get the mouth watering a little bit. Just get it a little bit wet and then take it away from you.
Well, what I would say the thought of it came with the bass, and I wanted to have some 808, and all I could think of was, even before I had all the words, I was thinking of the video already. I was thinking of like beautiful girls, like bathing suits, dripping, wet, you know? And I was like, yeah, I need like a summertime song, something to get somebody up, you know, up and going, make somebody want to dance. That was mainly it. I just wanted to make y'all dance a little bit.
And you definitely did that. So are you a dancer? Do you like to dance?
Some rap, of course.
Wow. So you're a dancer. I can tell you probably you don't get off the dance floor. You dance all night.
Oh yeah, I dance all night.
Oh wow.
All night.
All right.
Till they turn the lights on.
So they turn the lights on. So let me ask you, okay? You don't give no names if it happens. We don't want to get nobody mad. All right. Have you ever went to a party, right? With a guy, y'all on a date, whatever, y'all going out, y'all having a good time. It don't have to be a date. You're a dancer. He wants to be cool. And then you left him sitting there like, I'm gonna be over here.
No.
You never did it?
No, because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna dance on you and I'm gonna bring you out and then we're gonna dance together. That's how it works. I mean, if I'm
like that's dope. That's dope. All right, see, that's dope. Because a lot of men, they don't jump out there. They don't get out there on the dance floor. But that's a whole nother ballgame. We know how to do this.
Yeah.
Parade and then do the wave. It's rocking over there. So that's dope. So, okay.
Sometimes you just gotta slide, you know, slide closer.
Yeah, that's real right there. And that says a lot about you because, like, yo, that means I'm loyal. I'm with you. We're gonna have a good time. Yeah,
Definitely.
You might not even do that. That's the loyal move. We together. We're gonna party together. Some people leave. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I know a few. I know a few. They'll leave. Click.
Right. Hold on. I'll be right back. Wait a minute. 3 hours later, they gone. I'm home. What are you doing? After party. Oh, you still there? You still at the club?
Let's not even get into that. Because people are too much.
Yeah, people too much nowadays. So let's talk about this fashion thing, right? We got Wet and we got Dead to Me out now on all platforms.
Yeah.
You got videos coming for them, or it's gonna be this year, next year? What's going on with it?
Well, really, I wanted to film both of them back to back. Really, I filmed Blink and Black Hole maybe 2 weeks or less apart. So I want to do the same thing with those two videos. But I definitely wanted to have something special for everybody, like extra ladies, you know. Right. I have a little bit of choreography, you know.
Oh, you ain't gonna do it like
just gotta wait and see.
All right. I ain't mad at you. See, you ain't playing. You're not playing. You're doing it the right way. You said, I'm gonna get my choreography on. We're gonna get it right. You came in the game, you set a standard, you said I want to be professional, and I'm getting better every time.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Yeah. I hit up Big Body. Is an artist that's in Charleston. Yeah, I wanted her to get on Wet, and she did. Boy, did she. I didn't drop it yet, but
oh wow.
Y'all just gotta wait and see.
Wow.
Cause it's fire. Like this. It's fire.
Right. So it's in the cut. I got it in the cut. So I got it. I'm ready.
Yeah.
On Black, it's Black Hole, right?
She was actually in my video Black Hole.
Wow.
But yeah, she's gonna be in Wet.
She's gonna be on Wet. Featured on Wet.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, on Black Hole, if I'm not mistaken, you rapping a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy. I'm like, hey, she's singing that.
Yeah. I really was shocked at my own self with rapping, really. Because I don't really talk that fast. So the fact that I had to, you know, try something new. I was like, okay, I need to do this for real.
Yeah.
It's fun. It really is fun. It really is fun.
All right. I ain't gonna put you in the spot and ask you, did you write your bars? But you spit them. You spit them.
I write everything.
You wrote the bars.
Yeah, I write all my songs.
Funk Master Flex bomb. Boom, 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 boom. Because a lot of these women out here that's out here, they're not writing their own. So yeah, this drop a bomb on it. Boom, boom. Right, yeah. That's what we're doing. She's flexing on them. I write my own stuff. Style my own stuff. I do my own stuff.
Yes.
That's dope right there. Yeah, big salute to you on that. So all right. They're out right now. The remix is coming with Big Body.
Yep.
Okay. You can check right now on all streams though. Dead to Me and Wet. Out on all platforms right now. Videos coming, remix coming for Wet, featuring Big Body. For those that's watching right there. So that's dope. I'm excited. Now let's take it back to the modeling because you're talented in modeling as well. It's like some people may be stronger in one. You good in both.
I appreciate it.
So how long have you been modeling?
I would say 2012 was when I really started to get my feet wet a little bit.
Wow. What was your first, like, did you do a photo shoot for somebody? Was it a friend? Or did you just, I want to take a photo shoot? How did you get started?
I found a local photographer. I was in Wilmington at the time, actually. So I found a local photographer, and I had threw on something really that I already had in my closet because I already dressed like MysNeka already, back then.
Right.
So yeah, I was like, let's just do a little photo shoot on the beach. And I got like a lot of good response, like in person with people walking by, like wanting to take pictures of me and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I can get used to this. Okay.
Wow. All right. This is the proof, right? I don't do this often. Yo, zoom in like this real quick. Let them know this ain't a filter effect. Do you really do this? The proof is there. Like no filter. You can say that.
No filter.
That's dope, yo. So you're doing it. Oh, and you didn't hit the pose? Oh. All right. All right, so you do the one in Wilmington, right? You said people walking by, they want to take pictures. You're getting a good response. Was it at that moment you knew this is something I want to do too?
Not yet, really.
Not yet.
I mean, I had a lot of, photographs, magazines. Like when I started watching like America's Next Top Model, that's when I really, really wanted to model.
Right.
Like seriously.
So
I was like, okay, Tyra. Show me something.
So is Tyra the one for you? Or like if you had to get a crown to somebody, who gets the crown?
Tyra. Yeah, she definitely Tyra Banks get that. From
Tyra Banks.
All
right.
Yep, she gets that.
And she paved the way.
And I appreciate it. That was a lot of inspiration when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's the thing. She definitely paved the way. She definitely opened the doors for a lot of people. She definitely did a big thing. Salute to Tyra Banks. That's dope right there. So which part do you enjoy the most? Is it runway, the print? What part of modeling do you enjoy?
I enjoy the print the most, but I do like runway too.
You like runway too?
You get to express more of yourself through like body movements and emotions. So that's what I like the most. But runway, like when you're modeling their clothes, you want it to look good for them, right? You have to have like a certain stature about yourself,
That's a fact right there. So do you have a signature walk?
Nah, I'm working on it.
Okay, you working on your walk. Because I see some people with a turnaround. They do the quick turn. They do certain stuff. They're strutting and walking. Then they get to the end. And then I don't know. I can't do it. But you know what I'm doing? Is like they almost like Matrix. Then they speed back up.
Yeah.
All right. Do you do all that? Or you working on it?
I just get fierce looks at the end.
Wow. All right.
Gotta be
You've done that before.
I just
all right. All right. Slow it down. Slow it down. Because you did that. You did that.
What, a little bit of sass?
And then boom. You're at the end of the runway. Now, what's the final one? And lock it and hold it. Good to go. Good to go.
Exactly. Hit them with a little.
Oh wow. All right. So what type of clothes? What type of clothes do you like wearing? Like, is it nightwear, nightlife, athletic? What type of clothes do you like modeling?
I like skirts and dresses a lot. I don't know what it is, to be honest. That and heels.
That and heels. What's the biggest?
I'd rather not walk in the heels, but I love the way that they look, so I'm gonna do it anyways.
Wow. So what's the biggest heel you ever wear?
Nope.
As far as
maybe
you ain't about to pull one
maybe
out.
that much, you know.
Oh
Maybe
wow.
that
Right. Okay. And you say you ain't really into walking on them, but you can do it.
Well, I can do it.
All right.
I can dance in it too.
That's what I was going to ask. A lot of performers, they perform in them. They perform in the hill.
Yeah.
All right. So
you gonna see me trying some combat boots.
You gonna wear your combat? I don't ever see you going open toe.
May.
I don't see you going open toe.
Cause that's every day. So.
So wait, you like to feel the ground, the earth on your feet.
South Carolina. I do.
All right now. All right.
I do.
I know a little bit. You recharge.
Yeah, that's my recharge. My feet.
Yeah, that's dope right there.
So either I'm in flip flops or I'm in combat boots most of the days.
Flip flops or combat.
But it gets hot.
Wow. Okay. So what's been some of your favorite moments in your modeling career? Because like you didn't do a lot of pictures. You've been doing your thing.
I think if you saw the photo shoot that I had by Legacy Studios with the blue background, you know, the flyer for the flyer. Yeah. I think that was probably one of my favorite ones, especially with the swing. I got to like really showcase my modeling skills, try not to look regular and stiff, you know.
And you did it. And
so,
you did it.
That was definitely fun. And he played music too, so
okay.
I was definitely ready
You're
to
in
go.
there feeling yourself.
Yep.
So how do you get prepared? All right, 20 minutes to the photo shoot. You're on the way. Right? What you doing? What we doing? Take me through. I'm riding shotgun. 20 minutes to the photo shoot. What's going on?
All right. I probably may or may not be eating a chicken sandwich and drinking a Sprite. But besides that, I'm definitely listening to Playboy Cardi.
Listening to Playboy
every time. Every time.
All right. You said fried chicken?
Huh?
You said fried chicken? Or just
no,
chicken?
Chicken sandwich.
Okay, you didn't say fried. All right. I was about to say, model. I thought you can't eat fried chicken.
Oh, I'm gonna eat a lot. I eat a lot.
So you break all the rules.
Yeah, I break all the rules.
Yeah. Okay. So
you gotta have a good balance, I guess. Good balance.
Do your friends ever get mad at you? Like you just eat, you don't gain no weight. They ever get mad at you?
Nope.
Nobody.
A couple of them are the same way.
They just eat.
We just eat. We all stay the same size. It's like we stuck the same size.
Wow. So let me ask you. When you say you eat, or you eat, or you eat?
I be eating whole plates.
All right.
Big plates.
All right. So
I'm a snacker. I'm a big snacker.
You're a big snacker. So first time going out with somebody, right? Right? You know how some people act all cute. They don't want to eat. You busting it down.
I'm a step. I'll go step.
And then you go. It's like the dance. It's like the dance when you dance. And you go. You better eat something. I ain't about to play. Yeah, that's real life, right? And that's you know what's real. You being honest, and that's how black people do. Like we gonna eat. Like, yo, I'm not playing. Unless it's suspect, or we don't know who made it. That's different. But it's like
we don't know your hands in it.
Right now, we don't. Nah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a couple people. Yo, how was that? Okay. Maybe as a fit person, I might, but yeah, we don't do that. But out to eat, or somebody that I know, yeah, I'm gonna step two. I'm gonna eat.
Oh, definitely.
Okay. So, what's your favorite place?
I like to cook.
You like? Oh, you cook?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I do like Panda Express, but I do like to cook.
You like Panda Express? That's Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay, so you like Japanese.
Mm.
And you cook.
Don't even make me hungry right now.
All right, so let me ask you. You ain't like the Cardi B song. Cardi B says she don't clean.
I'm not.
I don't clean. I don't know the lyrics.
Nah. I cook. I clean. I do a lot of things.
Yeah, that's real right there. She cooks and cleans too, but in the music, sometimes you say stuff like that's catchy, and it's conversation. You know what I mean? Yeah, but so okay, what's your favorite thing to cook? So you from South Carolina, so I know you cook good.
I like to make casseroles.
Oh, see. Okay, hold on. You about to lose me. We're at a crossroads right here. What kind of casserole are we talking about?
Like vegetables, like pasta. I put like a whole lot of cheese. It's like basically, you know how you make macaroni and cheese, but I make like healthy macaroni and cheese. I make macaroni and cheese, but I like making the casserole seem like macaroni and cheese, but it's healthy too.
Wow.
Because I got babies.
Okay, not wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Let me ask you. I'm not sure if this is a Southern thing. My dad, he was born and raised in Charleston. Right? One of the meals he used to make, it traumatized. To this day. It's like, your dad your mom goes to work, so you dad with dad, and it's like mom normally cooks.
Yeah.
Dad cooks. People make their spaghetti however they make it. My dad would make spaghetti and sauce. And it would be the one big meatball.
One big meatball?
One big.
Wait, do you all like chisel?
No, you get your own big meatball. It's one personal meatball. So if it's three of us eating, you get your pasta and sauce and your big meatball like that. But that's not the one that traumatized. Right. And he said, you'll never go hungry with this one. So I'm thinking, I'm a young kid looking at my dad like, he about to hook us up. This is man talk. So he took the box macaroni, right? The Kraft macaroni. Nobody want that. Nobody want that. But he took the Kraft macaroni, right? Then he started pulling out corn. Like sweet corn. From the corn on the cob, like the, how they break it down, it's like the nibble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can of corn, right? He got that. So he's got baked box macaroni, corn. Me and my brother confused. What is he doing? Guess what he pulled out? I'm gonna give you a guess. I was scared. When you hear it, I was scared.
Don't say hot dogs, please.
I didn't do hot dogs. I would have took a hot dog. I would have took a hot dog. I would have went for the hot dog.
Not if it was all mixed together, though.
Watch what he's about to do. Watch what he's about to do.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry you had the situation.
He got the next ingredient. It was the meat. He got it out of the cabinet. Tuna fish. He took the macaroni, dumped the tuna in it, start whipping it up with cheese and all that, and then took the cooked corn and wrapped that in there. Mixing it up. So we looking like, what is this? We're not eating that. It's like, that's that. I'm not there. Nobody ever said that. You're gonna eat this food. I cooked, you're gonna eat it. So now it ain't got cold.
I bet.
Tuna fish. So you're eating the tuna, it's all tuna. Then you got the macaroni with the powdered cheese.
I can't.
That's already plastic. And then you get these mystery sweet corns.
Mystery. Not the mystery sweet corn. Oh
So
my
you got
god.
like 3 tastes going on in your mouth at one time.
Ooh.
Wow, I was traumatized to this day. Like, don't
I
do
would
it.
be
Don't
too.
do it. Don't. So that's not a southern.
You should be compensated.
Should be. I wish it was. I wish it was one of them 800 numbers. Come on, 4 in the morning.
Have you eaten sweet corn in your macaroni?
I definitely.
Now what ain't sweet?
Yo, I'll be definitely calling, yo. I love it, yo. I'm laughing and joking, yo. You know, rest in peace to my dad. But yo, yeah, that traumatized me to this day. Like, wow. So, yo, that's not a southern thing, though, I'm thinking.
Not that I've heard.
Okay, none of your friends have that.
None of my family, and none of my friends, and none of my associates that I know of, unless they do it in the dark.
Right. I don't think that my friends ever had it either. I don't even tell. I told you because we're on the show, but like on the day to day with my friends, I don't know. That's something you don't even mention. So when you said casserole, guess what he said?
What?
Tuna.
Is it tuna casserole though?
That's what he said. Whatever he made, he said that was.
Hey, he said it is what it is.
Yeah. So when you say casserole, that's what I was like. Hold on, what are we doing? But yo, you said vegetables, kind of like macaroni. You didn't add no tuna. So what kind of meat?
Definitely no powdered cheese either.
No powdered.
That I think that's the main thing that went wrong. That's the main.
You know the only thing about powdered cheese?
What?
Powdered milk.
I don't think I've ever had powdered milk.
That's a different type of level, bro. That's like
that's for babies, ain't it?
That's no. It's like when you know how they talk about like welfare cheese that don't melt all the way.
Oh,
I was raised. So we was in the project. They would send you. You get your eggs, you get your powdered cheese, you get your powdered milk. You add it to the water. Terrible. It's about as bad as the macaroni. You can just imagine. Right.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that. So fashion.
You need a little hug.
Yeah, I need another. Right. I'm still broke now. Yo, so fashion. You get to be whoever you want to be. You get to pick all types of themes. What inspires you? Where do you get your ideas for your shoots?
Well, I do like horror.
Horror.
You know? Yeah. Haunted houses as well.
Haunted house?
Yeah. Well, not.
All right.
What are they called? Not haunted houses. What are they called?
Scary house. Haunted house.
It's something else. It's a different word. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
We know what you're talking about. You like that?
You know, where they scare you.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I like being scared a little bit.
You like stuff like that.
When I feel like it.
All right. So let me ask you. Because you got a little dark side. Did you ever do the camera?
Oh no. I don't play with that.
Bloody Mary. You didn't do that.
No, I just like scary movies and pretending like I'm in the scary movies.
Gotcha.
Cast me in a scary movie. That'd be nice. That'd be fun.
You do a scary movie?
Oh, yeah. That'd be dope.
You're not falling down.
I hope not.
If
Please do
something jumped through that window right now. If something came through that window behind you right now.
Oh, I'm a track star.
You got it.
I'm out.
Yo, that's one thing about black people. We don't play that. You know, that's the difference. That's the difference right there. You hear something over there, what's that noise, honey? I'm gonna go check it out. We don't do that. All right, we'll be here. Let us know what happens when you get over there. Only way a black person go, they got a gun. Wait, let me load up.
Yeah.
That's the only way. So okay, what's
your
favorite horror movie?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh my God. They chopping them up.
Yeah. That's the favorite one.
That's your favorite one. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yep.
That's dope. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that because, like, you know, it's entertainment.
I like it too.
Let me think about it. It is the one with the sewer.
The clown. Yeah, the sewer.
I remember the clown. What's his name? I can't even think of his name. What? No. I just had his name.
It.
Didn't he have another name? It's it, but then he had the actual. You said who is?
You talking about Pennywise?
Pennywise. Yeah. I like this. I like the first one. I don't think the second one was too scary. The new one.
Yeah, it was. Nah, it wasn't as scary as the first one.
Yeah, the first one scared me.
But the first one had a couple parts. I was like, all right. But it's definitely entertaining. I didn't like that gross part, like the little oils and stuff. That's the part I was like,
Too much.
That's probably the only part I was like,
Right.
But I like both of them.
What was the scariest movie? That was the one you seen that was like, I don't want to watch that.
It's gotta be either The Ring or The Grudge. One of them.
Ring or The Grudge.
Gotta be one of them. Back then.
Yeah.
I was terrified of those. I mean, I'm straight now, but.
Right. So even now you're watching?
Yeah, I could be watching now.
So late night. I'm watching horror.
Not by myself.
Oh, okay. So I was about to say, all right, you ain't watching that stuff by yourself. Now you say you got kids in there. I know you ain't watching that in there with them kids.
No, I can't traumatize them this early. No.
Right, nah. And you gonna be traumatized. They in there moving around.
You know.
They up still snacks at night. You in there. You watching the scary. Who the hell?
Oh yeah. Like, I hope they don't wake up and see this. That's what I just be like.
I feel you. I'm teasing, yo, but it's like, yo, that's the thing. It's like, yo, as we get older, it's like, yo, the world is crazy. Crazy people out here and stuff like that. So it's like you start looking at this stuff back now, like, yo, that stuff can really happen. Like the last house, stuff like that. Like, I ain't with it.
Yeah, I do like that movie, but I was like,
Last House on the Left.
Yeah, it's just tough. That's a tough one.
You know what? That movie made me want to mind my business. You're not a girl.
More than anything. Make you not want to go into the woods.
Right. Because if that's the right, if I'm thinking about the right movie, ain't that the one where the guy was beating a woman, they in the bathroom, she's kind of signaling to her, you need help, let me know. Then they follow her. That's a different one.
That's the one where it was focused on a blonde hair girl and a guy, and they want to smoke or whatever. And then he, like his family, they do like the bad stuff, but he's just like innocent. Yeah.
They get caught.
And they, try to take them for everything.
Right. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. They both of them. So that's dope. You do a little acting as well. So it's like, how did you make the transition?
It really wasn't a transition, too much, because I did acting in high school too,
Okay.
like so drama, plays.
All right. So you've been doing
it.
Yeah.
I did all of that stuff.
What was your favorite play?
Well, I would say air guitar high. That was the funnest one. Okay.
So if you could be in any play in Broadway, they say, yeah, we're gonna cut you the check. You pick the one you want. Anyone. I'm pretty sure you've seen some. Heard about Broadway. Tyler Perry got plenty. If you can do any of it, let's say cut that check.
A movie person.
You're a movie person?
I was always I want to be in the movies.
Not the play. So Broadway, they ain't see it.
Yeah.
So, all right. So if you can start a movie with anybody. Who's on your bucket? I want to do a movie.
I think my top two will have to be what's his name? Loki. I'm trying to think of his real name, but I can't remember. I think it's like Tom Loki. I want to be.
You'll be in the movie with him. So let me ask, if you had to pick Chris Brown or Drake.
Who?
Chris Brown or Drake. Aubrey.
I have to pick Drake.
All right. Now, when we say that, you just jump right in. You didn't let me finish the question. You rolling with Team Breezy, which is like, yo, you had it. You can go on a date. Team Breezy or Drake.
Drake.
So if you could
You
do
got
a song, Drake or Breezy.
Breezy.
If you can open up on a tour, who you rolling with?
Probably Breezy would be hype.
Breezy be hype. So are you a date Drake? Do music and tours with Breezy.
Precisely.
Nothing wrong with that. And you said Drake because Drake is in touch with his emotions. You said he's got a heart.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. People gotta show more heart. Women like that. I do. I don't know about women.
Wow. You just said a real thing. I do. I don't know about women.
Yeah, I can't speak for them. I can only speak for me.
All right, so let's go boy bands. I don't want to. I might go over your head. You like the 90s music or 2000? You want to keep it 2000 or 90s?
2000.
2000. Okay, so let's go 2000. You got Usher. Tank.
I couldn't hear you.
Usher, Raymond, or Tank?
Usher.
All right. You got August Alsina, Trey Songz.
I gotta go to August.
You going with August?
Yeah.
All right. And if they were single, Big Sean, Kendrick Lamar, August.
I gotta go with Kendrick.
You gonna rock with Kendrick?
Yeah.
Wow. Y'all gonna make some poetic justice.
Oh yeah. We're gonna make y'all move and feel something.
All right. Is it because of his style? Is it the look? Or is it the consciousness about him? Or is it the look?
It's the context. Definitely.
The quality of the person.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. Let me ask you. So you like lyrics?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're gonna double. Kendrick is your people. J. Cole.
Why you do that? J. Cole.
You going with J. Cole? Carolina. You going with Carolina?
Yeah, I gotta go with J. Cole.
All right. Yeah, right there. Okay. So acting, right? What type of roles have you played? And I know you said you want to get into horror, but what type of acting roles have you done so far?
The only thing that I would be like kind of worried about is doing something funny. When it came to acting, I would say probably something more drama or horror, maybe.
Right. Wow. Okay.
Something with a good plot. You
Something
know,
with a good plot.
There's gotta be something, a good twist or a good plot.
Wow. Okay. So now we're gonna do
definitely also superhero movies. That'll be like the main.
Like the Justice League, or we talking about Marvel?
Marvel.
So you Marvel. Not DC.
A Marvel.
Wow. Who's your favorite Marvel?
Thor.
Thor?
Yeah.
All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't no right or wrong.
Easy.
This right here we call pick the brain, right? Real quick. Pick the brain. Just telling people a little bit about you. Real quick. We gave you choices. Movie night, bowling night.
Choice.
Movie night, bowling night. I'm gonna say it again. We got movie night.
You gotta repeat that.
All right. Can you hear me? I'm gonna say it again. Movie night. All right. Can you hear me?
I hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Movie night, bowling night.
No, I don't, if you're saying something.
Okay. Movie, bowling, skating. Bowling night.
You break it up.
Okay. Movie, bowling, skating.
I ain't hear you.
All right. Movie, bowling, or skating?
Let's see. Can you hear me?
Movie, bowling, or skating?
Movie, bowling, or skating?
Right.
I would say skating.
Skating?
Skating's fun. You get to move around and exercise, you know?
Right. Dope. Okay. So
And then you get to listen to
group
music while you're exercising. So
date, get to listen to music. Group date or single date? Get to listen to music. Group date or single date?
single.
Single date. All right.
Give me all the attention right quick.
All right. All right.
I need
Big-
all of that.
Need all the attention. Big. Need all the attention.
All of it.
Okay. Big wedding.
No cap.
Small wedding. Okay. Big wedding. Small wedding.
Big.
What color you wearing?
Go big.
What color you wearing?
White.
Word.
It should be all white, but it's not white.
Wow. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope right there. What's your song?
dope.
What song you?
Black would be
right
cool.
there. What's your song? What song you?
The song that will play.
Right. Right.
Hmm. I don't know. That's a good question. I cannot think of anything fitting.
Right. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Back it up.
Yeah, we'll come back. Sometimes you find it along the way. Sometimes you find that along the way while y'all dating.
Oh, you know what? Halo by Beyonce. I love that song.
Halo by Beyonce. Wow.
I love
What's
that song. That'd be the
What's happiness to you? What's happiness to you?
happiness, freedom.
Freedom. Freedom.
Freedom. Being able to do whatever, you know, being able to say things that, you know, other people can't.
Right.
You know, other country stuff is way different. So
Nah, that's a fact.
freedom, that's it.
Nah, that's a fact. Okay. Okay. So let me ask you. What's three places you want to travel?
You said 3?
Three.
LA. I don't want to go to Alaska anymore. So
bet.
LA, Switzerland, and the UK.
The UK. Okay. The UK I get. LA I get. What's about Switzerland? What's up with Switzerland?
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Wow.
It's extremely beautiful. Like nature-wise,
Right.
it's very beautiful. I feel like it'd be like something. It's definitely a bucket list, especially if it's the right season with the flowers blooming and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm interested. I'm
All
definitely interested.
Are you the
I bet the food
romantic
tastes
type? Or are you hardcore?
I'm definitely a hopeless romantic.
Word. Yeah. All right. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. All right. So give me three deal breakers. Like, yo, I can deal with a lot of things. I'm not dealing with that. Give me three deal breakers. Like, you gotta go.
You have to know how to clean up and cook and loyal.
And loyal.
Yes.
So if he can clean up, he's loyal. And he can hook some banging tuna casserole.
Oh yeah, because I'm trying to have cookouts and stuff. I can't be the only person cooking.
But he only can cook tuna casserole. Right.
You got to take some lessons.
So he got to know how to cook.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope. So good guys, they say finish last. Hopeless romantic. Love is still out there. That's not true.
I hope that it's a whole lot of love out of there because this world needs it.
It needs it.
Definitely a hopeless romantic, but I will not put up with certain stuff.
Right. You're not going for it.
Yeah.
All right. Give me two ways that somebody can show you affection and that they care by action. Where it's like, yo, without them, you know, making a big announcement. What's two things that win your heart? It's like, yo, you know what? Yo, that yeah, you did that. What's two things that mean a lot to you?
Well, if somebody will like go out of their way to do something that you didn't even ask for them to do,
right,
that'd be one, definitely. And someone who's full of surprises, pretty much.
Full of surprises. Wow.
Because I'm full of surprises. I would love for somebody to, piggyback on that.
Wow. Okay.
Definitely.
That's dope right there. That's dope right there. So where's communication on the list?
That's at the top, really. Forgot to name it, but it's all the way up there.
Okay. What about him being a listener?
Oh yeah, that too.
He
That's
might
a
be
part of
listening.
communication.
He hearing you?
That's a part of communication.
What if he's
It's the
listening?
main-
But he's not hearing?
If I can't get through to you, talk to your mama. 'Cause I don't
You
know.
know, send him back to the mama. You got to pick up. I can't raise
I
no
know, I
man.
mean, to be honest with you, some people they will not process anything no matter how hard you try. Some people will, but some people they just won't. I don't get it, but I don't know.
Wow.
Some people don't want to grow.
Wow. Okay. What about insecurities? Where's that on your list? If you got insecurities, that a girl run, or you know, he might be a little crazy.
No, I can deal with insecurities. Everybody has those.
Right.
You just can't like let it consume you, pretty much.
So if he could keep it together.
Yeah.
All right. What if he's one of these? I gotta be on the street. I want to be in the street. What's going on? I need to be there.
I mean, I just don't know how far that will get anyone because
Right.
it's not very productive.
It's not productive.
I have to have a productive life. Like I just got to.
Have you ever had to tell somebody that? Well, you've been around those type of people. It may not even be dating. It could be even friends, acquaintances. Where it's like it's smothering, and it's like it stops you from being productive. It's like I can't just hang out all the time.
That happens a lot, actually. That happens a lot. But you can't like really you gotta just communicate that. Like I got other stuff that I have to take care of. Like we'll have our time to be together, but mainly I gotta do this. But after this, then we can just do whatever. We can have fun.
Once we're not.
But you just gotta get stuff done.
Yeah. That's real talk right there. Get the business done, then we can do that. Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about this photography work. Like, all right, not only are you in front of the camera, you behind the camera.
Yes. Photography is another baby of mine.
Right.
Like when I first started out modeling, I really didn't even imagine me becoming a photographer or anything like that. But I bought a camera one day and I thought about going to school for it, but I was like, let me just see what I can do. But it came more natural than I thought, especially because I'm very creative. So if I have the vision, like all I gotta do is help someone else and we can just make it come alive.
Wow. Okay. So what's two of your favorite things that you've done? Or two of your favorite shoots that stand out the most with you being a photographer?
I did a swimsuit photos recently when I was in Colombia.
Right.
I had 2 models. One of them, I had like this little bird thing that's been in my trunk forever.
Right.
And I was like, I was really gonna use it in one of my videos, but I didn't. So I just brought it out. I was like, just come down to the park. Well, let's come down to the river and let's just see what happens, pretty much. But like as I was taking the pictures, I was picking like scene, like what scene should we use for which outfit. So when I figured out which like how to coordinate it, and I just give them a little bit of direction, you know, a lot of positivity and stuff like that. A little bit of direction, lift your arm, stuff like that. It's just really fun. It come natural. And I love that they like having a female photographer. So that's another thing. So
Okay.
yeah, they're very comfortable and open, you know, more open to modeling and doing their best.
And being that you can do both, you know what it's like on the other side, being a model first, then behind the camera. So you know both sides.
It makes it easier.
Right.
Because I know how I would want to look, and I know how I like imagine it. So all I do is open up my mouth. You're like, hey, you should do this kind of way.
So how long you been doing photography now?
Really, I started like at the end of 2017. I did it for like a couple of months, and I broke my camera. I didn't get one again probably until the next year.
Right.
So like the end of 2018 or something like that. That's when I started to pick it back up and try to find models. Like, hey, who wants to do this today? Like, let's just have fun. And then it comes out bomb. And then I learned how to do my settings and things like that. See what works, lighting. Yeah, everybody that I've worked with so far has been awesome though.
Yeah. So let me ask you, being that you're doing photography, do you think you're going to get into doing videos down the road?
You know what? I was thinking about it. I was seriously thinking about it.
Say, hey. Salute, bro. You already know. Thank you for tuning in. All right, so down the road, eventually?
Yes. I lost my train of thoughts.
Okay, now we're talking about doing videography.
Yes.
Down the road.
When I started to piece together my visualizers for the songs that I've been putting out, I was like, okay, I like how I do this types of effects. Then I was like, I wonder, like, if I just got my feet a little wet, like bought the right equipment, would I be able to do this?
Right.
Because when I see people doing it, like filming me, and then I see other people getting filmed, it just seemed like I would just kill it.
So that's dope. That's something to definitely think about because you got an eye for it. Like, then, like you said, if you writing the treatment, picking the outfit, then you find a location with the photography and the shots. It's only a matter of time. Then you may have to learn the editing or get somebody to edit it, but you pretty much already directing already.
Yeah.
Okay.
My thoughts exactly.
All right. So you're building your brand. How did you get your branding? Like, what type of experience when it comes to branding did you have, or did you learn?
Well, really, I started off on this website, Taylor Brands. Through that, I learned how to do a couple of kind of graphic art types of things, like choosing different formats and templates, you know, and learning how to edit, of course, and then Lightroom when I do pictures. So it's really just me trying to be persistent, you know, trying to learn how to put stuff together and make it look professional enough to where people will want to like view it or, you know, to the song even more because I got, you know, things catching their eyes and stuff like that. Precisely.
Okay, so let me ask you, okay, if you had, what's three gotta have when it comes to use photography and directing?
A tripod. Well, you said for editing too?
For all of them. Three things that I gotta have. If I'm gonna do a shoot and I'm editing and putting it all together. Three things that I gotta have. If I'm gonna do a shoot and I'm editing and putting it all together.
Definitely, I would say equipment. I would grab that, like a put that in a one category. Coffee
Coffee.
and some good music.
Wow, some good music.
Yep.
And the rest is
Emphasis
you
on
got
the
it
good music.
you got it from that.
Yeah.
So you're a coffee drinker.
Because that's how you
So
know,
you're a
get
coffee
your energies together.
Coffee, 5-hour energy.
5-hour energy.
Coffee.
Espresso, coffee.
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 Shot of liquor, coffee.
Coffee.
That's a good one. Coffee.
Coffee. Yeah. All right. Okay. That roll with that, yo. So let's go. So you're a creator. Very creative. Got different sides of expressing yourself. How do you balance it all without losing your mind?
To be honest, I don't know how I hadn't lost my mind already. It's complete chaos up here, really. But I'm just learning how to organize stuff better, have good time management, like come up with a routine pretty much. Organizing, writing stuff down just so I can even remember to go back and look at what I'm supposed to be looking at. It's like, you know how you take screenshots, but you never look at them? Yeah, I had that habit, but then I'm like, okay, I got to remember this time of day, I need to start doing this. I really started setting alarms for myself too.
That works. And that was my next thing. Because you seem so disciplined. You're at peace, right? It's like you said. My mind is racing. I got a million things going on. There's chaos over there. But it's like on the outside, it's like you just calm, you just serene. Like, yo, I'm just enjoying the breeze. How do you have these two wars? But then you hold it together so well.
Persistence. I feel like most people can do a lot of things, they just don't try. And right. I try very hard. And if I start lacking in one area, I'll just pick it back up at another time, push something else aside, and then come back to whatever.
Right. Okay. So if I had to ask you, who knew you the best? Who would you say?
My lifetime best friend. She probably know me more than anybody on earth.
You talking about Shabia?
Yes.
I'm glad you said that. Because I got her in the back. Okay. And she's gonna fact check.
She's in the back. Let me go get her.
You know the TV shows.
Yeah, I love that.
And they sit there like, who you bringing up? I was gonna get you with one of your exes. I'm gonna bring out somebody you dated. I'm like,
oh.
Yo, can you imagine?
I thought you wanted me to be nice on the show.
Oh wow! So no, we don't. We want to keep it. Yeah, we want to keep it nice. I like what you got going. Can you imagine? You famous, right? You sitting on somebody's platform. And they hit you with that, and I'm going to bring out somebody. And you don't know who it is?
That's the first reaction.
Wow. Yeah,
keep calm.
Keep calm. He said, keep doing your thing.
He said, keep doing your thing.
Salute.
Thank you.
That's a good brother.
I appreciate that. That's a good brother.
All right. So, all right. So you said you would keep your cool, or would you be with your heart drop?
Keep your cool, or would you be with your heart drop?
Oh, my heart would definitely drop, but I got a good poker face.
So you got a good poker face. So you play cards?
I don't.
No,
I got a poker face though.
No cards though. You got a poker face. So no Vegas trips for you.
I can play solitaire.
Solitaire. Wow. What's the furthest you ever got?
On solitaire?
I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a long time.
You know what
I mean, I always.
People that play
People
solitaire.
and long steps.
People who play in solitaire, what?
You know what they say about people that play solitaire and long spans of a time.
Oh, what they say?
They're sociopaths.
It's sociopath.
Really?
Right. Like if they,
Like,
it takes a certain discipline to play solitaire. To keep, just you. You content.
Yeah.
They say those people that kills them.
Man, please don't. I hope we never get there.
No, I'm joking. At this point, I'm making a joke.
You had heard it here. You had said it.
Yeah, nah. At this
point, I'm joking, right?
But yo, solitaire is definitely a peaceful game. It's definitely a way to keep it together. Where it's like you might be blowing off some steam playing solitaire. It helps you think. So it's like, but it takes a lot of discipline and patience. So let me ask you: are you an introvert, or you like to go out? Social butterfly.
I think that it takes me a while to warm up to like certain situations, like when you get to meet new people. But the main people that I get along with, it's just like that. Like it don't take but one little conversation. Like, okay, this is cool. Like. Right. We can get along. It don't take much to like figure out where people's energy at and if you want them around you. So, introvert, extrovert. I'm a little bit of both, really.
Right. Me as well.
I keep to myself, but I like to go out, but with like a select circle,
Right, I'm a social introvert.
If that makes sense. I don't go hang out with like everybody. Like, right. So yeah. Right. Probably so closer to introvert.
Right, because the same, we're in the industry. You gotta go out. You gotta network. So it's like I don't mind doing that. But I enjoy my me time.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, Okay.
So
if you had to give yourself Nah, nothing wrong. I'm gonna tell you, that's a deal breaker for me. People that can't sit by themselves. They always gotta be doing something. Always around somebody. It makes me get a red flag. If you don't want to sit around yourself, why are you trying to make peace of it?
Right. That is true.
So that's one of my philosophies. So if you had to give yourself some advice 10 years ago, what would you say to yourself?
Definitely don't give up.
Don't give up.
Get it at all costs.
Yeah. Real.
Yeah, just keep going.
Keep going.
I wanted to give up at a lot of points in life, but I just couldn't. You gotta keep pushing.
That's my next question. We're not gonna get into details. But in your lowest moments, or your darkest points in your life, right? How did you muster the strength to keep pushing through it? And what did you learn looking back at it?
Really, you gotta just cry it out sometimes.
Cry it out.
And you gotta realize that you're human. People make mistakes, and you just got to try to think of like how to get yourself out of whatever hole or situation or that feeling is,
Right.
Try to get some courage, think positive, be around positive people sometimes is what it takes.
Right. And that's the thing. You're a pretty good judge of character. When I look at you, the vibe I get. Right? Now, don't get me wrong. I see the confidence. I see that, you throwing you get your fly girl on. Throwing it on fierce, your model and stuff like that, right? But all that aside, right? We had to strip all that aside. Right? I get a genuine person who loves hard. Now, if I'm
That's
with
me.
you, I'm loyal to them.
That's me.
I don't see you as. I see you being a boss in the sense of you get what you want, meaning like you enjoy life. It's not like you're bougie or you gotta like uppity. You're comfortable. Like this is what I like. But I see you even in simple things. Appreciating like the thought behind it, the concept behind it. Where it's like it could be an expensive gift. You like, of course, that's dope. But even if the thought behind it was sincere, and they put that the same amount of that effort and energy, I think that you're the type of person that's like that would mean more than somebody just spending.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Really?
It's definitely where I'm at. Yeah.
See,
I'm very sentimental.
all right. It's very see. I be playing around. I'm gonna tell you this. This is the weird part. Because I be seeing it. I second guess it. So it's like when I'm talking to you, I'm like, I get that vibe. It's not like materialistic is what I'm trying to say. It's like, that doesn't make you happy. Like you enjoy it. Yeah, that's a bonus. But it's like, that's not. You know how some people can have all the money, but they're still empty.
Yeah. It's more so memories and moments that mean the most, You can have all the money in the world. Like I go through money quick, but it's the moments I would rather spend good and positive and fun and lit.
Right. And those memories.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's dope right there. And that's the thing is like, because people will look like when they hear model, they look at you, right? And they're like, yo, you're attractive. You're a published model. I ain't about to pump you up. You know what you are. Right, but they see you, and then they see your confidence. They see the photo shoots. They see you in the videos. People think she's high maintenance. She's da. And it's like, I like nice things, but I don't see you as a materialistic person. Where it's like, I think like you're
I'm not a hands out kind of person.
Right.
It's like I'm not a handout person, but I'm more so of a go get it. I'm a go getter,
Right.
So I don't expect for anybody to do it, but if you do it, it's gonna mean a lot.
Right. And that's the thing. Right. And that's the difference. You get it. You get it. For the women that's watching. Right. It's like we like confidence. We like bougie. Not in a way when I say bougie, I mean like you look good. Your hair is together. Your clothes. I take pride in how I look. Right? I got confidence. Don't approach me any kind of way. Don't roll up on me any kind of way now. But if you about and you trying to talk, you saying something, I'll listen. And if you for real, I think you'll look at a person. You'll give a person a shot based on who they are, not on what they have.
Yeah.
Right. And I just got that vibe off it. And you don't see that often in the fashion industry. A lot of times people have misconceptions and they think, okay, well, she's pretty, she gets told that a million times a day because she's in the industry. But it's like what people don't understand is like you still a woman at the end of the day. You don't want the foolish attention. You don't want the bull crap. But it's like you like I'm romantic. I like nice stuff. Open the door for me. Show me you thinking about me. Text me. Tell me I'm beautiful. I know I'm beautiful, but you can tell me. It's all right. But I don't hear you telling me that. I don't hear you saying that. You ain't worried about that. Like you already know. If you ain't telling me that, I don't need to do that.
I mean, he couldn't be too interested if he didn't,
Right. Yeah, so you got it. So you got your head on straight. You're pretty sharp. Let me ask you, where did you get that from? Like natural? You always been that way? Or like growing up, foundations?
I was raised by my dad. Yeah, he had like a lot of common sense, and like I saw the way he moved very early. So I just learned a lot from him, especially like the way people act or react, you know?
Wow. And that's real right there. Salute to your dad on that. Because we need that. We need that. We need more confident women. That's not really like trying to put their self on display to be rescued. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or for attention, or you know, the highest bidder. We need women that's like examples, strong. Women that's got, brains. You're an ambitious lady. You do 4 or 5 things. Let's run it. You're a singer, model, actress, photographer, MUA.
Dance.
And a who?
Dancer.
Dancer
I
too.
dance all day.
So 6 things. So that's pretty much. Six business.
You heard it here first, maybe.
And you can easily write a book. You can easily write your book.
I wrote a screenplay before.
You wrote a screenplay?
I have not published it, but I have written it.
What is it about?
Yeah. Well, I wrote
What is it about?
probably right after high school romance.
High school romance. Now ask me how
With a
I
little bit
know
of, yeah, with a little bit of
Ask me how I
fighting.
know you was a writer.
Really? Because I write the music.
I did my research. I checked you out.
Ooh.
I talked to some of your elementary classmates.
Okay. You must have been looking deep.
I went deep.
I couldn't hear you.
I said I went deep. I talked to your elementary classmates. I went way back.
Have you?
A few.
Oh.
I went through your Facebook list and I had a few. You know how cheaters do?
I went through your Facebook list. I had a few. You know how cheaters do?
We bring it on the show. I want to ask you some questions. I want to see what you Nah, yo, no, you just got
Okay.
that. You just got that. And then listening and you talk. You see in color, meaning like you see it as it's happening.
Meaning like
when the videos, you see it play out. Like you said, when I'm listening to music, you see it. People that have that gift, they're visionaries. They create, so you can easily. Right. That's why I said that. For real.
I
And then-
appreciate you noticing that.
And then you got a story. I'm joking and laughing. You probably think I'm playing. Like, oh, nah, he's trying to be funny. I'm serious. You definitely do. You have stories inside of you because you have a story. That when you share it, it's gonna help somebody else. Kind of like the unsung and stuff like that. When people see the behind the scenes and they watch behind the music, and it's like, wow, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Because
I love that. Mhm.
right, just your transformation alone from staying. I was more reserved. I was more quiet. To busting out like, yo, I'm modeling, I'm photographing, I'm directing, I'm dancing, I'm singing. That's hard for some people to make that transition. Because you got to have the confidence, you got to have the determination, the will. You got to believe in yourself. So that means the foundation was laid. So when these things tried to test it, so you definitely got a story in you. You got wisdom. You know, based on life. Whether you watch other people or whatever you've been, however. Or if you've been through stuff, either way, it's like you learned your lesson. And you leveled up with it. So it's like we can have a serious conversation. I joke and laugh, and you don't go the wrong way because you understand. We just be laughing and joking. But it's like when you say stuff, you're knowledgeable on it. it's like you really have a passion for what you're doing. You're not just making songs like, oh, I just record, I be freestyling. It's like, no, I seen myself as a kid. Songwriting. This is what I wanted to do. You worked at it. You seen somebody else do it. You say you heard them. Yo, who did that for you? They give you the number. You go to the studio. You put the work in. You hear it. You say, I like it. But you say, I want to get better. So that's a passion. It's like you seriously doing this. It's not just a hobby. Then with the modeling, the same way. It's like you go from modeling to photography to like, yo, even how you was up here, boom, like second nature. You put in the work. So it's like ain't no doors that you didn't already put the work in, and now your time is coming, and that's motivation in itself. Yeah. And then you're not up here talking about, oh, how my sex game is and all this crazy stuff. You talking real life. And I salute you because in an industry where that's the main topic, a lot of times people don't have stuff. They may have the look. They may have talent, but they don't have substance.
That's very true.
You got substance.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Right.
Yeah, that made my day. That made my day.
Oh, wow. Now don't butter me. Now you buttering my time. Now you buttering me. You done did this before. You done did this. Like, oh, you trying to make me feel nice now. I'm gonna make you feel nice. I'm gonna flip it. Right. Yo, you dope. Yo, I'm gonna give you the props right now. Yo, you definitely dope, and you're doing big things. And I'm excited because you're a black woman that's making moves. You're doing it on your own. You're making it happen. You're not sitting back waiting for somebody to come do it. You're not up here lowering your standards. You're not lowering your self-respect. You're not compromising. That's a big salute. From a black man to a black woman, yo, like that's something that we need because a lot of the women or a lot of the people that's in place, they're leading the younger women the wrong way. They're glorifying the wrong things. You're dope, yo.
Yeah.
You're dope, yo. And you creative, like you said. You came in and you said, I don't want to sound like nobody. I want to set my own lane. I got my own vision, my own look. I'm over here, I'm a good girl. That's a vampire. I'm gonna check into that because I didn't know they made that. I didn't know they made good girl vampires. But that's a dope thing, and I get what you mean. I still have a sensitive side. I'm still feminine. But I like to have a good time. I like to get a little crazy. Nothing wrong with that. So, how has the pandemic affected you?
I used to travel around more. I mean, I still do, but like it's more worry, I guess. Right. Like you have to be more cautious. I'm always sanitary, so that wasn't a thing. But just being safe,
Right. Okay.
Being safe. Yeah. I mean, it affected a lot of things. A lot of the way things work, system works, like the way people get hired, the way money works, like a lot of things have changed.
Right. For the better or for the worse?
We're gonna see. Yeah.
We're gonna see. We will definitely still unfolding.
I mean, I'm trying to hustle through it, so try not to let it affect me too much. Still networking. I just feel like I've never stopped working, so
just been grinding.
It's almost the same, just more sanitary and cautious.
Yeah, and I feel you on that. And I know doors gonna continue to open. I know you're gonna do big things. Yeah, you're dope again, and I'm not just saying that because you're up here. You're dope because you're making it happen. Anybody that's creating, any creative, is a gift. And you're using your gift for the positive. You're using it for you expressing yourself. You're empowering. It's healing for yourself, self-love, but it's also empowering other women to say, "Look, yo, you don't have to go. You don't have to go for that."
Exactly.
And we're gonna have, and we can turn up, and we can still be classy, and we can still keep our respect. Because I already know, I can see you in a party. You're a party animal. Oh, you a part? Oh boy! Don't let them play. Cash Money taking over.
Hey.
Do you know what's
Yeah,
on?
I don't want to see me
Cash Money
the
taking over? Wow. All right. But it's like that's the thing. Is I see playing fun with you. I don't see you out there, doing too much. I don't see you out there turning the club. I don't see you turning into a freak show. I see you having a good time. It's a different fun. You get what I'm saying? It's a different fun. It's a different fun. Even like you said, I like to wear my clothes. I like to dress how I dress. But you're still respectable. You're a respectable woman. You're a mom. Business owner. Brand ambassador. They better put some respect on your name. Who do they think they're playing with?
Please do.
Who do they think they're playing with?
I mean, if anything, work with me. Let's go.
Let's work. Yeah. What can the people expect from you coming in the future?
You can expect a lot of music, a lot of different sounds. You're gonna have to get used to some different things. I'm doing a lot of photography. I have a couple shoots coming up. A lot of photographers hit me up.
Right.
They want to take pictures of me. So and then definitely the 2 videos that I have going on. Yeah, I'll keep posting about that. I'll keep giving updates from models and such.
Yeah, and that's dope right there. So where can they find you?
Instagram. If you can see, yeah, it's floating right there. There you go.
Gotcha.
You can hit me up on Instagram.
Right. And there we go.
I also have I have a page on Facebook. It's called MysNeka fan page official.
Right.
So you can follow me on there. Of course, subscribe to YouTube. Of course.
Subscribe to YouTube. I'm gonna put that description in the link as well. I'm gonna put that in the comment. And on YouTube, I'll put it in the description so that they can check your music.
MysNeka music on YouTube. Check it out. If you haven't, you won't be sorry.
Yeah.
Beautiful girls, including myself.
All right. So let me ask you. I'm gonna let you go. Because I'm looking at the clock and I don't want you to be like, you know what? That joker talk. I ain't never fooling him again. I want us to be friends. We still gonna be friends after this? Cool. Yeah, that's dope. I definitely appreciate that. I want to ask you, when you drop the videos and if the projects come later on down the road, would you come back up here and give us an update?
I will. I would love to give you an update.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to see me? Just tell me.
We definitely. I'm gonna take a poll on that. And if you get 50 comments tonight, they said they want you back. I'm gonna be hitting you tomorrow. Like, all right, they ready for you.
Hey, you better be ready because I'm coming. I'm coming either way.
Yeah, that's dope right there. Again, I salute you, yo. I like to have a good time up there, but I definitely appreciate you coming through. I definitely got respect for your talents. You're doing big things. I definitely suggest to people to check your work when it comes to photography, whether they need you to do, to be the model. What about if they wanted you to be in videos? Do you do videos too, or just photos?
I do.
You do.
I love it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Book me. Just book me. Period.
Booker. So
okay. Down.
Okay. So that's dope right there. Anything that we might have missed that the people may need to know, let's drop that real quick.
Just, you gonna see. Subscribe, follow. It's coming to a town near you.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in Charlotte, because I'm already here.
Yeah, and that's the thing right there, yo. Salute to the QC right there.
I got the features and all.
Features and all. All right. Can
they
expect shows, performances?
Yes, I actually do have one coming up on the 23rd.
23rd of this month?
Yes.
Okay. What's the
It's Coast to Coast Live.
Come on now. You was gonna get out of here. You rocking that Coast to Coast. That's what you doing?
I thought I did.
You get them. Coast to Coast. That's Coast to Coast DJs. That's Coast to Coast DJs, right?
No, I don't think so.
All right, when you get that flyer, send it to me. And I'll post the info in the comments for the people in Charlotte that might want to check it out. That's September 23rd.
Yes.
In Charlotte, going down. What can they expect them to sell?
You can expect to be surprised and expect the best outfit that you wouldn't have thought of.
Yeah, that's dope right there, yo. And
yeah, expect to be lit. I expect for you to be lit.
Expect to turn it up, be lit. And that's the thing, yo. You see that smile you got on your face right now? Yo, don't let this industry take that from you. Yo, keep smiling. Keep loving what you're doing. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't let people say you gotta do this to lower your standard. Yo, being a lady and being a woman always wins. Yo, and you're definitely doing it well. Yo, being a mom and then juggling the two, that's even a double salute because I know it ain't easy. It's a lot of hard work. I know a lot of sacrifice. But I know in the long term it's gonna pay off for you again. From me and the proof, I want to send a big salute to you, and I want to thank you again. Yo, I enjoyed the conversation. You're dope. Yo, keep on going, yo.
I appreciate you letting me, come on the show. I'm ready for what's next.
That's dope right there, yo. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Whether you watch it on the live or whether you watch the playback, I definitely appreciate each and every one of you. Definitely be sure to follow her on Instagram and social media. Be sure to stream the music. Be sure to support her modeling, her photography, the actress work. And if they're looking for an MUA, they can find you in the same spot.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think you got a link to everything.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
you dope. Yeah,
you dope.
It's on my Instagram too. My link to
it's on your Instagram too.
Yeah, you dope. So I'm gonna let you do your shot. It's on your Instagram too.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna let you send your shout outs, and then after that,
so I'm gonna let you send your shout outs, and then after that,
You break it up. Say it again.
I said we're gonna let you do your shout outs, and then I'm gonna let you end the show out after that. Once you do your shout outs, you let them know who you are, you tell them to follow you, and then you tell them we'll see them next time. You can close the show out right there. And again, thank you, much love to you. Keep elevating.
All right, thank you guys. And again, I'm MysNeka, the Dreamer. Don't forget me. Shout out to Uncle Sam Beats. Shout out to Frost. Anybody who was a part of my life, and I appreciate you for keeping me going. Yes. All right. Thank y'all, and I will see y'all again later. Be positive and stay up.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, we love y'all. Thank y'all. Thanks for tuning in. All right, we out here.
Thank you.